Yo, it's your boy, Rod, SideQuest, back with another rope flow video. So today I actually got my new black Baby Shark 850 grams, which is the main rope I will be traveling with. Once I picked it up, I knew this is it. Perfect weight, not too heavy for me, but just enough resistance is what I need to build muscle, especially while I'm doing a mega trek. So this and my Aloha Nomad Air travel yoga mat is what I'll be taking with me during my entire travels, my treks, everything like that. And I will never go to a gym while I'm traveling. I'll network with people, I'll go to local parks, but it's too much of a hassle for me to go to a gym because they always have some kind of sign-up process. Then it's like monetarily not even worth it. 10 to 15 USD, I swear, in most countries, except for, you know, the ones that are still developing, then it's a little bit cheaper. But still, I just don't fancy the idea of having to spend money to go to the gym, even though it's the best way to network. It's just not what I want to do, because when I'm exercising, it's like, this is my solitude. Especially right now when I'm living in Bangkok, which is my current base, you know, the mega city, really nice home. If you guys haven't checked out my previous video, I actually 2 days ago now did an interview with Irish Times, Pete from Irish Times, a little Skype call. I'm not sure if he's released that as yet, we'll see, but it was really nice. Adam Parker has not gone back to me. It's been over a week since I've talked to him, but hey, you know, you win some, you lose some. If I don't see him again or hear from him again, that's fine. Anywho, we're talking about the rope flow today. So guys, I can already tell I like this rope a lot more. So sorry if Slush is listening to this, but I'm a bigger fan of the winding ropes compared to the ropes from Slush ropes. They're just a little more loose from Slush ropes, and while that's cool, it feels like it just creates too much drag for me, and this is a smoother, more tighter rope quality build, and it seems like it will last longer. So personally, I will recommend Winding Ropes. That's the best rope company I found. They're based out of Australia, but you know what? To me, everything is about quality, so I'm really big on longevity, especially when I buy products. All right, so right now I'm moving into some one-handed underarm swings. So I was using my training vest to warm up, my Adidas 10 kilogram weighted vest, which is really nice. If you guys don't have a weighted vest, I highly recommend it. You don't have to work out full-time with the weighted vest, but it's nice to warm up with it. You see, I'm rocking back and forth my weight from the front leg into the bad leg, which is actually helping my balance and coordination. Even if my form is terrible, my technique is bad, I'm still getting into a type of flow. And guys, remember, this is my rope flow odyssey, my journey, so I'm not gonna be able to do this overnight, and neither are you guys. But the beneficial thing about rope flow is that it's very, very rewarding, even though I can only do like 2 things. Let me give you an example. If you guys are new to the rope flow odyssey, oh, my rope's a little messed up. Oh, hit the glass right there. All right. If you guys are new to the rope flow odyssey, I'll show you guys just a little bit of a quick move that I got going on. So we're gonna do the underhand matador. Check this out, guys. So I'm gonna bring my right arm across my body and then switch the grip of my left hand to meet it under my right hand, similar to how I'm doing now. Oh, but my rope's crossed. So first we're gonna uncross the rope. Remember, you could just turn. I just simply turned my hand like this, and then I untwisted my rope. So we're gonna try the underhand matador again. See? Very smooth, very simple. But I'm running into an issue again. When I first started rope flow, it was really hard for me to get used to having tangled ropes. While that's not a bad thing necessarily if your rope is tangled, similar like crossed. There we go. That's okay. But once you get better with rope flow, you'll be able to identify and understand why your rope is twisted, how you can mitigate that, and how you can fix it. But trust me, every little thing in rope flow matters. But the biggest thing is you just got to pick up the rope and start. Remember, when you're doing rope flow, you want to engage your back, your spinal muscles, the connectors in your spine, little tiny muscles whenever you're doing this. That's the main focus. And then you're gonna want to do a rotational figure 8, almost like an infinity loop, but with your body and shoulders. So you're gonna be dipping and diving, like this. Call it dipping and diving. So you're gonna dip this right shoulder, then you come back over, dive that left shoulder, dipping and diving. So that will help you gain a whole bunch of mobility in your back. You'll be able to just unleash so much athletic potential. Underhand matador. There we go. But I need to be more spatially aware. Now we're gonna push the camera a little bit back. Now just gonna move back into underarm swings. Now guys, I am still working on the dragon roll. I'm super, I don't really know it. I mean, I understand the concept of it, but my body is not downloading the feature and the progress in the exercise. I'm slowly getting better, but in the rope flow course that I'm in, the instructor said basically one of the key notes is to scrape your rope whenever you're doing dragon roll. So you're gonna wanna start on the side like this, right? Rope on one side, and then you're gonna turn and then put the rope behind you, and then as you turn back, it's gonna come to this side. The rotation is gonna be the main focus and power driving the rope. So scrape, then come back. So I've been saying the word scrape like that, and then coming back. Scrape, come back, and scrape, come back. But here's the issue. My problem is that I've been dipping my knees a little bit too much into the dragon roll. So that's not something that you want to do ideally, because your spine, your back, your abs, your upper torso, your rotation is doing most of the work with your hips too and your lower body, but not necessarily a dipping of the knees, if that makes sense. Let's try again. My problem is also that I need to keep my hands lower, right, like right here the entire time, but I keep bringing it up like this, like hey, hey, but that's not what you want to do when you're doing a correct dragon roll, because if you do that, you're not really accessing the correct muscles. I can see my form is getting better ever so slightly, but I keep dipping my knees. Let me try not to dip my knees while also keeping my hands low. But don't be afraid if you guys are doing this for the first time and you hit yourself in the face with a rope. It's very common for this, more so than the overhand matador, underhand matador, to hit yourself, which is fine. It's part of the progress. I dipped my knees right there. All right guys, so as I move on to another angle, camera angle, right now I'm just doing overhand race and chase. Then we're gonna switch over with this overhand matador. Bam. I really need to open my shoulders up more. If you guys can tell, this figure 8 carving motion, it's a really good ab workout. It's also just something that you can really focus your core on and obliques without ever having to lie on the ground. I can't tell you how much of a fact that is to working out your core and not having to use weight, go to a gym, or lie down on the ground. It's really, really nice. All right, guys. So retrying the dragon roll. Scrape, come back, scrape, nice. Now, I think just need to focus on keeping my hands low. I'm getting a much better flow with the dragon roll now. Check this out, guys. I'm keeping my hands, I think now at a point where it's lower than I initially had it, which is really, really beneficial. That's the goal. Let's try this again. So tell me guys, what do you think about my dragon roll? I obviously know I have to keep my hands even lower. It's something that I'm working on. But see, I dipped my knees right there. Oh man, I've got so much work to do. I'm gonna edit this video down. So guys, I just want to thank you for joining me, and let me know, have you picked up a rope? Have you started your dragon roll? Where are you at in your rope flow? Love you guys, take care, bye.